I'm Ryan from ExtremeTerrain.com, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about the best leveling kits for your JK. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel to check out other helpful videos like this one and some other great Jeep content. So if you're looking to run a factory set of tires or maybe a small 31-inch tire on your JK, but you want to get rid of that factory rake, level out your ride height a little bit, raise up the front of the Jeep just a little bit, a leveling kit is going to be a great way to go. You could also install a set of 33-inch tires on your Jeep with a leveling kit. However, you are going to limit your up travel, and there are people that run a set of 35-inch tires with flat fenders, but again, you're not going to have a ton of travel. In fact, we even installed a set of 37s on our Jeep with just a leveling kit, and while I think they look pretty cool, you're not going to be able to drive on them without having a ton of rubbing. And within leveling kits, there are a couple of different tiers. So today we're going to take a look at the Mammoth leveling kit, the Teraflex leveling kit without shocks, and the Teraflex Performance leveling kit. So let's get into it. So if you're looking for one of the more basic leveling kits on the market, the Mammoth leveling kit is going to be a good place to look. This is going to be an inexpensive leveling kit that's going to include just your coil spring spacers, and that's it. And that's really all you need to get your Jeep leveled out, although some of the other kits out there will include some other components that can be nice to have. So as I said, this kit's just going to include the coil spring spacers, and these are going to be a set of steel spacers. Now, generally, a set of polyurethane spacers is going to hold up very well. They're going to last as long as you would need them to, but of course, a steel set of spacers are going to hold up even better than a poly set. So again, if you're looking for a very basic leveling kit, you want to save yourself some money, the Mammoth kit is going to be a good choice. This is the Teraflex leveling kit without shocks, and this is going to be a little bit of a step up from the Mammoth leveling kit in both parts that are included and also in cost. This kit is going to include the same spacers in both the front and the rear of the Jeep to level you out and give you a little bit of lift all the way around. But this kit's also going to include a new set of longer sway bar end links to help get your sway bar angles back closer to factory spec, even with your taller ride height. This kit's also going to give you a little bit more flexibility than the Mammoth kit would. So this is going to come with two 1-inch spacers for the front of your Jeep and one 1-inch spacer for the rear of the Jeep. So depending on the weight of the armor that you're running, if you have a little bit of extra sag in the front of your Jeep from a heavy bumper and a winch, you can run just 2 inches of lift in the front and none in the back if that's what levels you out, or 1 inch in the front, 1 inch in the back, just 1 inch in the front. Again, a lot of different flexibility that you have with this kit, because it does include the spacers separate from each other in the front, where the Mammoth kit is more of a set amount of lift. This is the Teraflex Performance leveling kit, and this is going to be the most expensive leveling kit and the kit with most features that we're going to talk about today. And of course, the reason for that is right here. This kit includes new coil springs. These are going to be taller and stiffer coil springs than the factory springs, and these are what's going to level out your Jeep, as opposed to the coil spring spacers that were in the other two kits that we talked about. Now, the benefit to having an aftermarket spring like this is the fact that it is a stiffer spring, so it's going to hold up additional weight from armor and winches better than those factory springs would. When you add a coil spring spacer on top of a factory spring, you are going to get some additional ride height, but you do have some concerns when it comes to coil bind and suspension travel that you wouldn't have when you install a kit like this. But again, if you are trying to save some money, one of those other leveling kits is going to work just fine. If you do have a higher budget and you want something with a little bit more performance, as it says in the name, then this is going to be a good kit to take a look at. Of course, this is going to include all 4 of your coil springs and also the same set of extended sway bar end links that the other Teraflex had as well. So those are the top 3 leveling kits for your JK. All of them are going to be a little bit different in price and what they include, so you can pick the best one for your Jeep. Make sure you comment below to let us know which leveling kit is your favorite, or let us know if you have any questions about any of the kits we talked about. For now, I'm Ryan from ExtremeTerrain.com. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel to check out other great videos like this.